Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to find your neck width and your shoulder slope. Let's get into this. First is the neck width and the front neck drop. When making a basic pattern, beginners usually go down 3 inches and across 3 inches. Then they go down 1 inch for the shoulder slope. But this is wrong and it's too basic. Not everyone is 3 times 3 with a 1 inch slope. Maybe 1 out of 10 people will be, but some people are either smaller or bigger than that. When it's too basic, it will give you more fitting problems. Let me show you. This is classy. As you can see, the neck width of the pattern is too big. So she will have a big open space here. And that will push the shoulder length out too far right over here. The front neck drop was the right measurement for classy. But on other people, it may not be. There are so many different formulas out there for the neck. Here is one of them. You've probably seen this one before, but this formula could be incorrect, and you will see why in a little while. The only time I use this formula is for the back of the neck. The best way to get the neck width and the front neck drop is masking tape. That's right, designers, you heard it right, masking tape. This tape will be your best friend from now on. Keep it next to your measuring tape so when it's time to measure your clients, you can get a good measurement. So this is how it's going to look on the pattern. I will put 2 3/8 for her neck width and 3 inches for her neck drop. Now let's go back to the formula. This is the reason why I said the formula could be incorrect. Classy's neck circumference is 14 1/8. As you can see, the formula for the neck width is 2 7/8. But on her body, it's 2 3/8. And for the formula for the front neck drop is 2 3/8, but on her body, it's 3 inches. Let's get into the back. To be honest, it's difficult to get the measurement with tape. I'm an experienced designer, and even I will not stress myself out trying to figure out the back with tape. Oh no, not me. I'm just not doing it. So what I do is I measure the center back and put the measurement on the paper. Then I measure the shoulder to shoulder. After that, find the shoulder length. Whatever is left is the back neck width. You guys see that, right? Or you can use the formula, which is the neck circumference divided by 5. For classy, it's 2 7/8. When I did the formula and the fitting with muslin, I found out she's 2 1/2 at the back, which is not bad. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. If you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up because that's the easiest way to support your favorite creators for free. All right, let's get back into the video. The next topic is the shoulder slope. When making a pattern, if you're doing a standard block, then you could use standard measurements, which means you could use the 1 inch shoulder slope if you want, because it's a standard block and you have to do a fitting to make the block pattern fit you or your client. However, if you are making a custom pattern for a client or for you, then your client may not have a 1 inch shoulder slope. Beginners are taught to use the 1 inch slope, but that's too basic and could be wrong depending on the person's body. Here is an example. Everyone is not 1 inch. In this picture, there are different types of shoulder slopes. So the closer the angle is to 90 degrees, the more square your shoulders. The larger the angle, the greater your shoulder slope. Here is classy. I put the 1 inch shoulder slope so you can see what happens. First, there is a gap between the shoulder and the middle of the armhole right here. Also, the black dots is the correct chest width. But since it's the wrong amount for the shoulder slope, it pushed the armhole out more. So it has extra fabric on the armhole. Remember that you should always do a fitting. There's a saying, measure twice, cut once. I'm going to show you 4 methods on how to find your shoulder slope. Here is method 1. Measure the end of your shoulder to the center front waist. So take your measuring tape and put it across the bust down to the center front waist. This method is more for when you're using a formula in a book. These are some examples. This is Patternmaking for fashion design. Then Draping, Drafting, and Drawing, which is one of my favorites, and then Patternmaking from Sylvia Rosen. There are probably more books that will tell you to find the shoulder slope like this, but I only bought these books that have this formula. For method 2, use an app on your phone to measure the degree of the slope. So I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. This app is already on my phone. Check your iPhones. You should have it on your phone. And if you have Android, check to see if you have something similar. If not, you can go to the Google Play Store and download it. Just type in bubble level. This is how you use it. Put your phone on your client's shoulder and it will tell you the degrees. After that, you need a protractor. Put the protractor on the paper. Lay the 0 on the shoulder to shoulder line and the 90 degree on the corner of the neck width line. Then put a dot at the 18 degree and make a line. As you can see, it was a fraction off, but it's workable. If you're not sure how to do this, screenshot this so you can see where I laid the protractor. Next is method 3. Use a ruler and tape a piece of a measuring tape on the ruler. Make sure the ruler is strong. Then put tape on both sides like this, so that the measuring tape is directly on top. After that, level the ruler on your client's neck. Then you can see how much is the shoulder slope. For classy, it's 1 5/8. And for method 4, use 2 little rulers to measure the shoulder slope. So take one of the rulers and level it against the client's neck. Put the other ruler at the end of the shoulder point to measure the slope. These are some of the rulers I use. The first one is from OmniGrid and the other one is a 6-inch ruler from moodsfabric.com. To be honest, both of these companies are really good. If you are interested in getting the OmniGrid rulers, I will leave the link in the description below. I put both of them side by side so you can see the difference. The red one is the correct way to do it. I hope this video helped you out. Remember, on this channel, the goal is to get beginners to the next level. So if you know any beginners that want to learn about fashion, share this video with them. And if you want to refresh your memory on inches and centimeters, then click in the video right here and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to practice, practice, practice. Bye, designers.